So the weather might say otherwise. You have Omega Not, your new single out now. Actually, I'll get to Breeding Passive Acceptance in a minute. But I guess as far as the single goes, how did that come together? What was the inspiration behind that?
I mean, I so the summer after we had finished out of school at Fredonia,
Mhm.
I went to live with my parents for like 2 months,
Mhm.
and I did a lot of writing in that time period, and Omega Not was one of the songs that got written in that time period, and so are some of the others on Breeding Passive Acceptance, but some of those have still yet to come. But
Mhm. And now, as far as the EP goes, what can we expect from the EP? And um, I guess what was the production of that like?
Very long and strenuous.
Yeah.
Kind of our own fault though.
I mean, I two or three of the songs on it have been written since like 2019 or 2020,
I mean,
somewhere around there.
2019. I mean, like
Yeah.
Davian said, like he wrote a Megadot like in 2022, and I think we have like two songs from 2021 on there, and
Hmm.
I mean, I mean, SOS you didn't even write until like
yeah,
Yeah.
like last year probably. And I
Yeah.
mean, we'd had these songs for so long, and we definitely like didn't have them how they are now for like most of their life, but
Hmm.
we kind of yeah, I don't know. They just kind of
it took time to get to
yeah.
their final
Yeah.
I think
products.
just COVID kind of, I mean, we were gonna release an album at one point that was gonna be these
Yeah.
songs and our previous release, and
Hmm.
we just kind of moved on from that, and I don't know.
Yeah, but we've had the idea for like the sister EPs for a while now, where it's like our first EP
Yeah.
was named Something of Substance, and we have our like acoustic song on the new record is gonna be called SOS, whereas the new record is called Breeding Passive Acceptance, and then BPA was on the last album or the last EP. So yeah.
I like the tie there.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, we need to have something to kind of connect to.
hmm
We had been planning that for
And
probably a lot longer than
oh
we've ever
yeah.
been, but
I
yeah.
think that the new EP like perfectly encapsulates like our transition in our sound. So it's like it's still got some of like the old sound before we like really fully knew what we wanted to do and like leaning more towards the new stuff as it goes on. So
Yeah.
Nice.
And so much of that is Trevor too, I think,
oh
as well.
yeah.
Like especially how they're recorded and um the guy, yeah, Trevor Balbier's
Yeah.
quick shout out to him. He's awesome. And
Hmm.
yeah, I mean like these songs are so old, but
He
I think a lot of what he did was make them not feel like
yeah,
that
he
anymore.
revitalized the songs for us
We
quite
put a
a
lot of
bit.
life back
Yeah.
into them. Yeah.
And that's what I was actually going to ask next was in terms of, you've had these songs for so long now, you're getting to share like this recorded version with the public and this, with Trevor producing and just kind of having this final version of it. How does it feel to kind of, talking about how it's been a long time coming, this EP? How does it feel to kind of not necessarily get it off your chest, but like, but
Yeah.
share this.
No, that's the
That's a
correct way
really
to
good
put it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my,
I think
people are.
we like hold even with the last record too, we like held so much like stress on ourselves to like put it out that it was basically like it kind of shut it down for a little
Yeah.
while,
Because we're
you
thinking
know?
of doing so many things, and we've
We're
had,
just
we know it
finding our
now.
way more
We're
than
not
anything.
men of
Yeah.
plans, and hard
Yeah.
for us to kind of do that.
Especially now that we're all like living and working in Buffalo and stuff, it's like harder to find time to like get with each other every now and then. So it's like stuff that,
Adds a whole nother.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah,
It's like a whole nother
yeah,
element
it
to it.
really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think at the end of the day, yeah, just to finally release them, is. I mean, I hope it means that we can, kind of learn, and the next
Yes.
thing we do, maybe we do it just a little bit better, and so
Mhm.
on and so forth from there. Um, well, yeah, I mean, that was kind of how it was from, I feel like, SOS
Yes.
BPA now.
It
And
definitely feels like we've made a lot of steps in the right, not the right direction, but in the direction we want to go.
yeah,
Um, and I think this record definitely encapsulates like our sound the best out of anything we've released yet. Um,
Definitely.
so as nice it as it is to like get it out there finally. I'm
Mhm.
also glad that we like took our time to really give it the life that it deserved, you know.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And that's awesome. And you guys have a great sound and you bring a really good energy to your music. And so I think
Thank you.
that people should be looking forward to this one.
Ah,
Thanks.
oh
As
yeah.
far as that energy goes, I guess um, I don't know. You're a really fun band to watch and to listen to. And I guess where does that come from? I'm not that every band isn't fun, but at the same time, it's I don't know. There's a certain energy about the weather might say otherwise
Oh, I
Yeah,
that
think,
thank you. That's very, yeah, that's awesome.
yeah,
It's nice to hear.
Yeah.
very kind words. We appreciate that. But I think honestly the biggest factor in that is just that we're like friends before a band, you
Mhm.
know? We're all just like we've been so close for so long now. It's like I don't know, we just have fun.
Hmm.
We just have fun doing it and we all mesh really well and
Yeah. I don't know.
it's
Music is a very
yeah.
important thing to all of us, and
Mhm.
it's very special to be able to do, what we do and have what we have. I know so many people that would love to have it, and for whatever reason we got lucky enough to know each other,
Hmm.
and especially in the times and spaces that we, you know, up until this point, and
Yeah.
I don't know, every time we perform live, I feel like we always kind of have that on the front of our minds, and it's a special thing to do, no matter what.
Yeah.
And we just kind of take pride in that. And I don't know. I think we enjoy, just what we do. And yeah.
Yeah.
And you said you're all living and working in Buffalo now. You met at Fredonia, correct? And you all like the band formed at SUNY Fredonia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
actually none of us are from Buffalo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We all just moved here afterwards.
That.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
We're all,
We made a lot of ties in Buffalo after,
Yeah.
going to
so
Fredonia for
my
4 years.
question is like how has Buffalo kind of given the band a boost and provided that platform for you guys?
it's just kind of like a bigger place.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Fredonia was a very beautiful little kind of bubble to live in for those 4 years because like the amount of music going on and the amount of shows going on and like people going to shows and there's just so much of it and it's so nice to just sit in that. But it's also a small town, and there's only so many people and
Mhm.
only so many bands are going to come there. And like Buffalo, like you got KeyBank and everything, and it's like this, like there's able to be just like lots of different levels of music coming through here. And like it's nice to be able to be a part of like a bigger thing finally. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah. I think like I don't know. Fredonia, the scene was great in Fredonia, you know. It was awesome. I didn't have any of that growing up. I don't think Damien did or
Oh my
Zach
God.
did either, you know, and we all kind of found it here, which was awesome. And then I don't know, there's something really special to be said about the Buffalo scene too. I remember just like the first show we ever played like in Buffalo was at Sugar City and it was just like it was so cool and special and like playing to people that we haven't played to before, you know, and it was like I don't know, it was very fun.
mhm.
And I think we all just kind of Buffalo had its charm, you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. We like Buffalo a lot. Yeah.
And now I don't usually ask this question anymore just because I feel like I used to ask it too much and I don't want to become stale. But
Yeah.
you guys have a very cool name. And I
It's a
want to
little too
know
many
how you
words for
came up
sure.
with it.
9 syllables might say otherwise. Yeah.
It was
Yeah, we've
actually
been called many names
The
actually.
weatherman. Yeah. How's the
How's the
weather
weather up there? Yep.
Uh, there's a lot of good ones. No, it was a text exchange between Tanner and his friend.
Uh-huh.
Feels so
Basically,
stupid. Yeah.
yeah, we were driving out to Zach used to live in Pelham.
Mhm.
So he
It
had
was
a
like New
bunch
York
of
City.
like
Yeah.
yeah, he had a bunch of music gear out there. So we were like, you know what, we'll take the trip. So we hiked from
Yep.
Fredonia to Pelham in my 2004 Subaru Forester. Oh, no, it was a
I
2000.
was gonna say,
That thing was
Yep.
yeah.
18 years old. It was a legal adult.
Yep. And we grabbed all the music equipment, but I was texting my friend in the meantime, and I was like, we're going out to get like our equipment, but the weather might say otherwise because it's supposed to start raining or snowing
Yeah, it
or
was like
something.
February, probably one of
Yeah.
those February snowstorms.
Yeah. And he was just like, is that the band name? And I was like, well, it is now. because we
We're called Youthful Belligerents,
uh-huh.
Yeah.
which is
And
our
that
first
was
EP.
our first EP. And then we're like, well, it's probably not gonna age too well, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's nice to hear someone likes it. I don't know. We never like we I don't feel like we get negative comments towards it, but
We should.
just a lot of
Yeah.
confusion, I think, is
It's also
generally what we get.
not very often we get our full name said. Now it's just Twin Soda,
Always Twin
everyone.
Soda.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
every band I've talked to who's mentioned you guys has always just called it Tombstone. Like
Uh-huh.
it's always
I
just
like it. I like the little acronym.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fun.
That's okay.
yeah. I think it's not even given the fact that there's one vowel and it comes at the end. I don't think it even meshes that poorly. Like I think it kind
It's
of
surprising. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And now you've got a few live shows coming. Is that true? I saw you're talking about potential shows coming up.
We haven't announced anything I think for that we haven't played already. We played Fredonia last week and Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're planning for a few things next year, but we still gotta
Yeah.
kind of iron out some details before, we can kind of say it's actually happening.
Yeah.
Get
It's
that.
gonna be some cool shows next year though.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, it was fun to close out the year playing. We played at Rec Room. It was it's always awesome to play there, and even for a Tuesday, the touring band was
It
it was
was
a good audience here, so it was a good show, and it was a lot of fun. And going back to Fredonia and playing a house show there is, we're never gonna say no to that. Yeah, it was a very good time. Yeah.
And now, is there anything I haven't asked you guys that you'd like to add that you'd like the people of Western New York to know?
Our EP's coming out.
Yeah.
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 Um,
December 19th. We
Yep.
got a new EP coming out. And hope you like
It's
it.
very,
You
I don't
listen
know.
to
We're
it.
very
Yeah.
excited. We're very excited for the people to hear this. I don't know. Have it out there.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm looking forward to it. And thank you guys for your time tonight.
Oh,
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
yeah, that's
Cool.
awesome.
Thank you so much, dude.
Yeah,
No problem.
really appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime. And yeah, great talking to you guys and talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Take care, man.
Take
Thank
care.
you.